Apple's not providing chargers with their newest iPhones because it's safer for the environment. They're looking to save the environment. They care about the environment. My ass. My large, hairy, Italian ass. Let's get into the news.
Skip it up and that up.
With a 32-inch 4K Ultra HD resolution, a 98% P3 IPS panel with HDRI, FreeSync Premium Pro, 1 millisecond response time, and 144 Hz refresh rate, built-in 2.1 channel speakers powered by Trevolo Audio, an AI noise-canceling microphone for super clear voice communication, DSP chips to augment depth, clarity, definition, presence, and stereo field imaging, multiple ports that make it compatible with all different kinds of devices, and BenQ proprietary eye care technology for viewing comfort. The BenQ EX3210U is the perfect monitor for your PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, or gaming PC. Click the link in the description to find out more. So if you remember a couple of years ago, or around a couple of years ago, it was a big deal that Apple was getting rid of their chargers. And then other companies followed suit like Samsung, and the list goes on, which I always find funny. I've talked about this for years and I'll never get over it. This is Samsung's thing. I know exactly what they're doing. Hey, Apple's getting rid of a feature. Let's make fun of them for it in case it hurts their sales. Oh, look, it didn't hurt their sales. Now we're going to copy Apple and do the same exact thing. So they cover their asses in both ways. If it doesn't work out for Apple, they were the ones who seemed like the good guys. They're covered. But if it works out for Apple, they'll copy them, and they're also covered because Apple didn't receive any financial repercussions. So Samsung's like, hey, more profit for us too. And we seemed like the good guys initially when Apple did it. Good job, Samsung. You're full of crap. Well, a Brazilian man decided to sue Apple for not including a charger with his iPhone, and the judge actually sided with the Brazilian man, and Apple has to pay him now $1,000, about $1,000 US. This comes from Insider.com. I'll read it to you, then we'll discuss. A Brazilian judge has ordered Apple to pay 5,000 Brazilian reals, or about $1,000, to a man for not including a power adapter with the sale of his new iPhone. Judge Vanderlei Queiroz Pinheiro of a civil court in the city of Guiana ruled the practice a tie sale, or a situation in which a company requires that a customer buy two of its products for one of them to work, according to the court documents seen by Insider. The judge said Apple had obliged the consumer to purchase a second product of its exclusive manufacturer, calling it an abusive and illegal commercial practice. In its defense, Apple said that each iPhone came with a USB-C to Lightning cable, which lets consumers charge their phones using power adapters they can buy from other companies, according to the court documents. But the judge said that was a pile of crap because if you don't have a USB-C charger, can't charge your phone, and Apple's making an assumption that you do. And Judge Pinheiro called out Apple for caring about the environment because he said that you're still selling the adapters separately. How much are you saving the environment there, Apple? Mr. Cook, please tell me. You're not. It's a pile of crap, and it was a BS excuse to save money and hide behind caring for the environment. And in 2021, the Brazilian government sued Apple for $2 million for the same damn reason, saying you're hiding behind the fact that you're trying to save the environment, but it's a lie because you're still offering the power adapters separately to buy. I knew from day one this made no sense, and I've been saying this, and I'm so glad that other people are seeing it too. And guess what? You know what Apple really saved besides the environment since they stopped including adapters? They have saved $6 billion with a B. $6 billion. Gee, I wonder why they stopped including adapters. I'm sure it was just they cared about the trees, right? They cared about the earth, or they cared about $6 extra billion in their pocket. I think it's the latter. But look, this is what Apple does. They did the same thing with the headphone jack. If you remember Samsung, who they're no angels either, they used to make fun of Apple because you couldn't remove the battery. And then Samsung did the same thing. And then they did it with the charger too. And the list goes on. And remember Samsung, like I said, they used to make fun of them for not having the charger. Now Samsung's doing the same thing. These premium $1,000+ phones, depending on which one you get, don't come with a way to charge them. They just assume that you either have a place to plug them in or you have a charger laying around. And the best is some of these chargers may be old or crappy that Apple and Samsung are relying on for people to charge their phones. What happens if someone went into like the Dollar General? I see those crappy chargers there and bought one. It's going to fry their phone. And you know what? I guarantee you that Samsung, Apple, and other companies are hoping for that, because then it's like, oh, you charged your phone with a charger that wasn't recommended for the device that you purchased. Guess you're not going to have to pony up and pay for it to be fixed, right? It's a scam, man. It's a scam. And I knew from day one when they said they were doing this to save the environment, it was a pile of crap. It was to save a bunch of money for them. And $6 billion is nothing to sneeze at. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Include the damn chargers in the box. You can afford it, Samsung, Apple, and all the other companies out there following suit. Hiding behind the environment was a goddamn lie.